5 years had passed since the first meeting on Thalassia. 5 years since the oceans of that shining world reflected the promise of peace between the Aquilari and humanity. In that time, the galaxy had changed. Through the Aquilari, humankind was welcomed cautiously into the wider fold of the stars. They met the crystalline Sirkesh, whose towering frames glittered like walking cathedrals, the winged Avarun, who soared across worlds of burning skies, and the elusive Kalari, shadow-dwellers who moved like whispers through the void. Yet though doors were opened, hearts were not. Whispers followed humanity wherever they walked. Can they be trusted? Are they not conquerors? Will their hunger for power poison the stars as it poisoned their own world? The galaxy waited for humanity to fail, and then came the fire. On the borders of Sirkesh space, raiders descended like locusts. Their fleets burned entire colonies, shattering cities of crystal into dust. In the chaos, a single accusation lit the council aflame. It was the humans. Who else has risen so quickly? Who else benefits from our fall? The alliance trembled. Blame grew louder than truth. The galaxy turned its eyes upon Earth. But humanity did not bend. In the great hall of the Concord, Ambassador Maria Gonzalez stood before the council. Her voice carried not as a plea, but as a vow. If blood must clear our name, then let it be ours. We will stand in the fire. We will guard the innocent, even those who curse our name. And we will not stop until this galaxy knows what humanity truly is. And so began the proving. The first to fall were the pilots of the dauntless wing, fighting in the skies of the Avarun. They defended a people who once called them reckless dreamers. Not one human ship returned intact. On the crystal plains of Sirkesh, human marines held the line against raiders for 3 endless days. Shoulder to shoulder, they fought beside warriors who once doubted their every word. And when the last human soldier fell, the Sirkesh wept, for the first time in living memory. Among the Kalari, whose trust was thinnest of all, humans boarded shadow ships and hurled themselves into ambushes meant for their allies. Few survived. Those who did carried scars that spoke louder than any oath. World by world, battle by battle, humanity bled. They gave their ships, they gave their homes, they gave their lives, until none could deny their sacrifice. The war ended not because the raiders were defeated, but because the galaxy itself had changed. For when the fires burned low, when the fields of the dead were counted, it was not suspicion that remained. It was truth. Humanity had given everything for those who once gave them nothing. They had shielded strangers. They had died for doubters. They had endured hatred and met it not with vengeance, but with protection. In the ashes of war, the Concord was reborn. Not a fragile alliance, but a bond sealed in blood. And from that day forward, no one asked if humans could be trusted. They asked instead, what kind of people would sacrifice everything to protect those who never believed in them? The answer carried across every world, in every tongue. Humans.